Hi there, little girl. How you doing there?
So, tell them about the movie we were in the middle of watching before we started recording.
We're just browsing around Netflix for a bit and looking through like different, horror movies and stuff like that. We came across this one that caught our attention called He Never Died. Or He Never Dies or something. He Never Died, past tense, right?
Yeah, he never died.
Starring Henry Rollins of Black Flag fame.
And as soon as we saw Henry Rollins, we were like, sold.
Yep. Especially if it's bad.
Signed, sealed, delivered.
Yeah.
But apparently, this movie is considered good.
Yeah, apparently.
Apparently, it's received mostly positive reviews. This is a little baffling to me.
We got about halfway through.
We would have watched the whole thing, but
we got to record, so yeah.
Yeah. Fuck it, I'll just refill here.
Go for it.
We just keep talking about Henry Rollins.
Yeah. So, man, dude emotes like a motherfucker.
I know, he has almost 2 inflections.
Mm-hmm.
Which are,
More
like...
His 2 inflections are like, and,
and screaming like an idiot.
Yeah.
Like in a demon voice.
Mm-hmm.
For like no reason.
Because he's a cannibal, you see, apparently.
Yes. Cannibalism makes you do that.
Yeah.
It's first grade, SpongeBob.
First grade at cannibal school.
Yeah. Welcome to cannibal school. Don't hang around me during lunch period.
During lunch period is when we try to find new recruits for cannibal school.
During lunch is when we apply the skills that we have learned in class.
Yes.
Some of you may not make it.
Oh, little Jimmy, he failed.
Well, little Jimmy, you got a D, so it looks like I'm going to have to debone you before I eat you.
You got a D for dinner.
You got a C, so you're not going to see anymore because I'm going to eat your eyes. B, well, you're about to be on my fucking dinner plate in a few minutes. And A stands for, hey, I'm gonna eat you. There's no passing at this school. It's the teacher eats you. Game over. Thank you for playing. GG.
Public school, by the way.
Yeah. They're a highly credited institution.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now I have health. Now things hopefully can happen.
Like losing all your health.
Yeah.
Did you resave with the health?
I did not do that.
That might be smart.
Yeah. I was too busy thinking about other things to say about the Henry Rollins movie. Because like I've seen so much of his speaking tour stuff, and he talks about auditioning for movies, and sometimes he talks about his experiences being in some movies, because he's been in a few movies before this one. This isn't his first movie role, but I think this might be his first starring movie role, though. But he, yeah. He's been in other movies, and he's, kind of poked fun at himself for not being a particularly good or experienced actor. And
yeah, because over during our first year at university, he came. Rollins showed up.
Yes.
As part of they have the fine arts series on campus and stuff, and so he did one of his speaking tour thingamajigs at our school. I don't remember the movie talk. I remember being a lot of him and his wife going at some grocery store or whatever, and his wife is kind of bitching at him the whole time.
Yeah.
That damn naggy lady.
I'm not even sure if it was his wife. It might have just been his girlfriend.
Maybe, yeah. Something like that. Significant other.
Yeah. But, no, he didn't talk about... I mean more like his earlier... his earlier
I'm sure he talks about different shit on different tours.
Oh, yeah, he does. Like, pretty much every single tour is different. That's...
Yeah.
They couldn't just tour around with the same shit after it's been recorded once. He'd probably feel bad about that. But, I mean, I like his speaking tour stuff. And
Yeah.
I don't know how to feel about that goddamn film.
Yeah.
I mean,
the way it comes across, the way it came across for us was like, he wasn't even really acting. Because
Yeah.
most of the time he's just kind of walking around, moping around the city, laying in bed.
he does a shitload of moping.
Yeah, and just doesn't really deal with people on any level. I guess because of the cannibalism, he's trying to avoid, snapping and fucking
Dropping
eating
from
people
there.
or something.
Yeah.
But it looks like he comes across very, very, very fucking dull, but also very violent at
Yeah.
random moments.
Yeah. But once I figured out it was a comedy of sorts, or like had comedic elements, and I was able to, because it seems kind of serious on the face of it, especially
Yeah.
the way it starts, where he's, being all Henry Rollins and answering the door, and it's people just bothering him and shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna have to. I'd have to give it a more objective look before I decided how I really feel about it. But
Yeah, the first part of this movie could basically be summed up in a series of knock-knock jokes.
yeah, only with no punchline.
Yeah.
Except for him punching you.
Just a line of punches.
Yeah. Let's see. I seem to have lost my way.
Much like Henry Rollins' career.
I wonder if he's doing any more speaking tour stuff. He's probably not, because they're actually working on a miniseries that's gonna follow up after that fucking movie.
Yeah, because you saw there was a sequel, and then there's a mini-series.
Well, I don't think there actually is a sequel.
Oh, okay.
I think people were just looking up about a sequel.
Oh,
But,
yeah, makes sense.
There's the movie, and then there's gonna be a miniseries. Apparently. And Henry Rollins is still gonna be playing the guy. The guy who does stuff. I don't...
It was like Jack.
Yeah.
It's fucking Henry Rollins. That's
Yeah, I've just been referring to him as Henry Rollins the whole time. I like to think that's just Rollins' daily life. Like, we kind of talked at one point while we were watching a movie about how this is probably just a fucking documentary crew just filming Henry Rollins, and then they
it's in
decided...
his apartment,
And then they decided to make a horror movie around the footage.
Yeah. All the parts where he's just telling people to fuck off, that's just improv.
Yeah.
All the parts where he's just like, I just want to lay around in bed. Leave me the fuck alone.
Mm-hmm.
That's just what he was doing. He just didn't want to act in the movie. He's like, fuck off. Can't you see I'm trying to sleep? You don't see the empty heroin needles littered across the floor here?
Mm-hmm. I can't shine spark. Oh wait, I can just...
You haven't gone for that yet.
Going up here. Save room? Is it a save room? It's an energy refilling room. Even better.
Oh,
Yeah. Well, we've been trying to look up more like horror shit to watch on Netflix over the last.
it is October as we are recording this.
Yeah. It'll probably. This will probably be
It's
up
probably
by
October
February.
of 2018 right
Yeah.
now when you're seeing this.
Because, like, as of the recording of this, I haven't even finished editing the 4th Metroid session. And this is session 7.
Yeah.
So,
So that's with our timely
yeah.
updates up to the minute. Always bringing you the latest news.
Fuck. Shit. That still hurts me. Okay. I can just
I like how lava only rises when you're moving forward.
It's a metaphor for my life.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't lose that much health. You fucking Dicks.
Oh, do something about that.
You guys are dicks. You guys are just dicks. You know that? You really are.
I do recall having to do a lot of farming when I was in the Ridley area. I think it was in Ridley. I don't think it was Toria.
Samus left her tractor in the ship, so there's gonna be problems.
Yeah, just farming dope.
Yeah.
You gotta make her way out of the space trailer park somehow.
Samus is basically Lucy.
Yeah.
I will kill this guy. I don't care how long it takes. Like, I compulsively kill dudes in video games.
Yeah.
Even when I don't need to.
Same. I always get the impression, like, okay, if I don't kill this guy, he is totally gonna hit me at some point.
Yeah.
Like, I might think I'm good enough to avoid it, but he's gonna come and bite me in the ass.
Yeah.
Probably literally. Can you missile him once you freeze him?
I probably can. Or I can just missile him.
Yeah.
Just turn your back to me, asshole. Wow, my health is so drained. My health is so drained. I should probably jump off that guy. I'm already on reserve
God
strength.
damn.
I suck at this game.
I mean, it's a tougher area.
I am gonna shoot your fucking feet like you would not even believe. Imagine they had to make the game pretty goddamn tough to, you know, make up for the fact that they've given you so many fucking power-ups.
Yeah. Yeah, all the energy tanks and other tools and stuff.
Oh yeah, just all the neat gadgets. Oh, this just takes me back down that one thing. I don't want to do that. I mean, don't get me wrong, that's helpful, I guess, but...
Just shortcut, but you want to move forward.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, look who's back.
I gotta move forward with my life. Gotta move on. There's no room for you.
You don't even care anymore.
Go ahead, shoot me in the ankles. I didn't need it. Even though all I do is walk around. And yeah!
You move through this one pretty quickly.
Yeah! Think I do?
remember this room.
Oh, this is so fucked. Fuck.
Fuck!
Flocks, McCloud.
Fuck you, Dar! Yeah! I'm Sebastian Bach!
More like Dave Mustaine.
I guess, yeah. But Sebastian Bach.
Bach's a little more like this.
Yeah! I was
can't
almost
really
going into Bob Dylan doing that.
It's this Bach! I bet Bob Dylan would be perfect in Trailer Park Boys. About fucking growing a fuck ton of weed. Yeah, he'd be in on that.
Yeah.
Bob Dylan.
Folksy.
Bob Dylan is the dude who got the Beatles turned on to weed.
And probably all his songs are really about weed. Like, I mean, I know people analyze the fuck out of them, and he has like his songs that are allegedly protest songs about Vietnam War, but they're really
about
all
weed.
about the weed.
If he's protesting, it's not because of the Vietnam War.
It's protesting because he doesn't have a joint.
It's because he got shorted on a hash deal.
Yeah.
And he's pissed about it. And rightfully so. Rightfully so. Ain't saying anything wrong with that. So, another movie Patrick and I watched recently, the new Netflix adaptation of the anime series Death Note.
Yeah, because I watched Death Note for the first time, the original, and then after that, we sat and we watched the new version of it, and That was the thing.
Yeah.
Them running though.
Yeah, that's pretty much our main takeaway from that film is Light Turner's inability to run in a straight line.
Or do anything competently.
Apparently, yeah.
Because like, yeah, in the original show, he's like very intelligent. I mean, he definitely has his flaws as a character for sure. And I mean, we actually that's part of an issue I had with the show. Not that he has flaws, but the way he was characterized could have been a little more subtle. But anyway, he was competent.
Yeah.
Smart, and he always, he could really formulate a plan very well. And there's a moment in the Netflix one where he does kind of do that. But for most of the movie, he's just kind of bumbling around like an idiot.
Yeah. He's basically normal teenage boy with maybe above average-ish intelligence.
Yeah. Slightly more brain matter there, a little bit less devoted to coordination.
Yeah, he runs like a fucking dumbass.
Just flailing around.
Yeah.
It's like the Quap dude.
I bet we're the only people who picked up on that too, because we're the only people who are dick enough to only care about that aspect of the movie.
Yeah.
Everybody else is probably like, well, dude, what's the big deal? He just runs kind of weird. I mean, not everybody runs in a straight line like Usain Bolt or something. It looked stupid.
It did.
But to be fair, like, my main criticism with that movie is not only is the characterization isn't really handled that much better in the Death Note movie than it is in the fucking anime. Because, like, what I wanted to see in the anime is a little bit more of Light's struggle with the whole morality of the Death Note, the whole idea of it. And there's some of that in the movie, but it's just so fucking, like, overshadowed by, like, I feel like the movie just tries to do way too much. It does not have the running time to do all the shit it wants to do. I mean, just for example, in the movie, like, spoiler alert, I guess, maybe, if someone...
You're not missing much.
You're not missing much, but just in case, maybe I'll include a time mark to skip to, or maybe I won't. I probably won't.
Yeah, fuck you.
Yeah, but anyway, there's, basically the fucking movie tries to address L, Misa Amane, and, like, Light's dad, and fucking, like, all the FBI shit all in 1 hour and 40 minute-ish movie. And it very much just feels panicked and overcrowded.
Yeah.
Like, it feels like we're being pulled in all different directions. Because when L is introduced, we think, oh, L is going to be like, it's going to be the showdown between Light and L, just like it was in the anime.
Yeah,
and
not
then,
really.
And
L's just kind of there.
L just kind of sucks in
and it's
fucking
like when they first introduce him, you can tell this dude is like really, really trying to be L.
Yeah, and he's doing a fairly decent job.
Yeah.
He's got some of the quirks. He sits weird. He has that talking. I liked how he did
and all that.
I liked how he, altered his speech patterns.
Yeah,
kind of like L.
Yeah.
That very eccentric, very, like, as if his mouth can't really keep up with his own brain kind of way of talking that L kind of sometimes had in the show. And I cannot, for the life of me, keep this rhythm going.
Just fly, man.
I'm trying, goddammit. It's not as easy as just fly.
Man, just review an eggplant.
It's not that easy for me! Yeah, but anyway, Death Note movies. I really like the part where Robotic Bagel showed up and ate a California pizza kitchen. It was spectacular.
Yeah. Easily the highlight of the entire film.
But no, I mean, you see L show up and you think, oh man, it's gonna be like just like the anime. It's gonna be the showdown between these two intensely intellectual people. Instead, it's really more about Light versus Misa Amane, which is, weird for people who watch the anime to think about, because in that one, Misa Amane is just like
kind of a dense.
kind of dense for one thing, and completely subordinate to Light for another.
Yeah.
Like to the point where she'll just do anything for him.
Yeah.
But in the fucking movie, she's given a little more characterization, which I can appreciate.
Yeah, I mean,
As the only...
I think I preferred the characterization. I mean, they called her like Mia or something.
Mia Sutton. Or
Yeah.
something like that.
Like, I kind of preferred her character in the remake than in the
Yeah.
original one. Because she kind of sucked in the original.
No, she's just annoying in the fucking original.
Yeah.
But in the movie, she at least had some, you know, thoughts of her own and some, you know, ideas of her own. She could fucking, you know, and she could actually kind of outsmart Light, although in this particular movie, that's not much of an accomplishment. Like, the anime Light would have fucking wiped the floor with the movie Mia, probably, like the way he did with that one FBI agent.
Yeah.
He'd have had her dead in the hour. But anyway, I mean, it just feels overcrowded. It feels like L loses relevance right around the time Light kills off, what's his face, Watari. You know, he manages to capture him and take his ass down. L is not just... It's not as good in the fucking... He's not as careful in the fucking movie as he is in the show. In the show, he barely is willing to show himself to the people who are trying to help him. Never mind the fucking guy who he's trying to catch. Which, to be fair, at some point in the anime, he does start interacting with Light directly. But that's long after he's already formulated a pretty solid fucking plan that he executes. Like, in the anime, L is basically winning the entire time until Light just pulls magic tricks with the Death Note to totally get him from fucking behind.
And then, of course, L's replacement just shows up.
Yeah, Nier, which... He's probably nearly one of my least favorite fucking characters in the show. He's not good. I don't like him. You have thinky face. What are you thinking about?
Like, there's gotta be a way, because there's any way to get through to the next room, right?
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to figure it out. I can't fucking figure it out. Like, I can blow up those two dog head things. And I can... But I can't really... I mean, I've tried... I just use power bombs. I've scanned all over the fucking place. I'm not seeing anything. Shit. That's why I was trying to go back into that one corridor and see it. Okay, maybe there's like a thing I missed. I have no idea. It's probably something totally fucking obvious.
Yeah, you just grab the flagpole and you bring it down and then you're on to the next level.
Yeah.